Stay tuned to Nomad Outdoors, as later today, Mike and Jerem will do a interpretive dance about the mating rituals of the New Baltimore fish fly. Well, usually you see me and the dog getting ready to go out into the woods, but right now I'm at Cutting Edge Embroidery in Sterling Heights, Michigan, where I just picked up one of the dog's birthday gifts. Shh, don't tell nobody. Getting some swag made. And getting some stickers. Oh, look at that. Don't tell nobodies. And so I got that going on, and now I'm heading over to the Buck Bait's new store in Sterling Heights, and gonna hang out there for a few minutes and check in and see how things are going. So then I'm leaving tomorrow morning to go back up for a quick camp. So talk to you guys soon. See you on the other side of the wall. I don't know what wall I'm talking about. Nobody knows. We may never know. Right. Now it's recording. Ah!
Look, it's the gosh dang sun.
There's a guy with a mini bike. I'd like to get one of them mini bikes.
So we're up here to ad hoc hunt, which means...
run it.
Yeah, just send it.
Just whatever's out there, we'll see.
You're gonna get what was that show? Was where that guy shot everything?
What are these guys doing? You can't play on the side of the road.
Changing the oil right there on the side of the road.
You can't play on the shoulder of the road. What's the matter with you?
No. What's the? They shot a whole video series, a whole movie of first-hand photography. It was like everybody was wearing a GoPro. So that's what you're getting this weekend. Is a lot of first-hand stuff, which is you get a lot of first-hand stuff with this anyways, but it'll be a little bit more GoPro-ish, so probably do some narrations over the top of this.
Not so much in the camera arm or in the handheld.
Yep.
It's a handheld world. I'll tell you what kind of world it is. It's a turn on the air conditioning in the car kind of world, man.
It's 72 degrees outside. And remember last week we were here same time and it was 32 degrees.
Yeah. The old
Uncle Buck.
The old buck bait scent killer.
Oh.
Those froze.
Yeah.
Well, they were slushies. I took those out, and now we get up here and it's like, are you kidding? I'm starting to perspire in my nether region.
Yeah. He got it out of foreclosure.
What are we talking about? A house?
Yeah, a guy. And
does he want to let us come hunt on his property?
Well, it's back in here somewhere. So he said he had no, did he? Yeah, it's back down that road.
Does he want us to hunt his property first?
I think he said he had an acre or 10 acres. I don't know what he said.
No, 10 acres we can work with.
That's not even possible.
He's probably got a bunch of old Blue Jays.
But he got it for a steal.
Yeah.
I think he said he bought like a 8,000 square foot home for $14,000. Yeah, that's a lie, Joe.
Yeah, we're going to have to file a lawsuit on that one.
Oh, you're going to put the file lawsuit on that one. Stop the ballot counting.
We're going to have to stop that one for certain.
Alright, we're going out hunting. So, how do I turn the GoPro off-ish now?
Top button will stop the recording. Nope, right here in this little recessed one, because it's in this silly case to keep it up there. Like my hand. Now y'all know my fingerprints.
Well, you got some kind of fancy faceplate on there.
So you can put it in this. So it'll sit inside of this. This thing. It's got to have something around it.
Yeah.
To hold it. So this shuts it off.
Bye-bye.
Say bye. You're probably wondering why I brought you all here today. I've got something very exciting to tell you, but I can't share it with you until after it happens, and I don't know what it's going to be. So that's what I've got from the stand. Today is a day in November, and it's hot, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, be excited. Get excited. Okay, bye.
We're going old school here. It's just a little short weekend. No hopes at all. wish us luck. If anything happens, which it probably will now that we can't get anything on camera. That's kind of crazy. That's about doing it for the last bit of light. I'm at a loss for words. Goodbye.
Now I forget everything I wanted to say now that you turned the camera on. Now I don't know what to say. Now I'm at a loss for words. Can you believe that?
You said something about saying how you ain't scared of no bears and coyotes, and you'll kick any animal's ass that you happen to see in the woods.
Right, I'm a 3rd-degree black belt.
It's 3rd-degree black belt. They don't know you, and they don't know what you're about, who you are. That's what I tell a bear. I'd do. Waka waka wah. The bear would be like, dump. And he'd be like, yeah. You thought you had your coyote buddies ganging up on me, and that was gonna work. You got nothing. How's that?
Yeah.
It's probably not even recording.
Probably not.
Did somebody dump something there? Or?
You drove by it earlier today.
What was it?
I asked you. You're like,
Oh, that's that fender.
Yeah.
That's why it was. It's a shroud underneath somebody's front fender, except it's not laying like the one we saw earlier, and the other piece of woods that was just laying like just got clean ripped off. This one's all mangled up into a little ball. It's real cute. It's cute. People like that stuff.
Those are dirt bikers, man.
Rat tracks. Is that a thing? If that's not a thing, then I copyright rat tracks. Heard it here first. Get you on their ass.
We'll see you in the woods.
Oh yeah, rat track.
Well, I haven't shot any video because I'm kind of a little disenchanted with our hunt spot. There's way too many people out here. I honestly don't understand how busy it is. It's almost like state land I used to hunt down in, like the big counties, St. Clair County, Macomb County, those areas, they're little pockets of state land were just loaded with people and you expected it. But out here, in the middle of nowhere, we passed a few vehicles coming back here for archery season of all things. I don't know. I'm just, I guess, an old disgruntled man. But on a good note, there's a scrape over here by Jeremy's stand. Some fresh boop and a couple of cameras on the trail camera. A couple of pictures on the trail camera. Been kind of a quiet night, so not much time left. So if you're gonna come out deer, now's the time. So come on out.
Dude, no birds, no squirrels. I didn't hear I didn't hear anything. The only thing I heard was all the way to 75, because nothing. I didn't see anything move. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see any birds overhead. Like, I don't know what's going on. Is it the south wind magic? 65 degrees. 65 with a strong, I mean, it wasn't a strong south wind. I mean, tree moved a couple times, but, and of course my wind was blowing right into the bedding, right where the deer came from. But when you're 15 feet up in the air, I mean, you kind of hoping that you're taking a chance that that's going to work. So, I don't know. What a day. What a night. Just weird. That's all I got.
Weird. Just weird.
Yeah, you caught me brushing my teeth, doing a little morning cleanup. Well, afternoon cleanup. Hey, something that you people might want to know about is these new Deer Hunters earwax removers. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. I'm not quite sure how they go. I don't seem to get too much wax out with one of these, but I notice it smells funny. Does yours smell funny? Mine smells funny. Well, whatever. Well, look who's out playing around, going up and down the street. Bunch of crazy kids running around in the neighborhood. Man, oh man. So last night for dinner, we had flaming turbo, burning butthole diarrhea, super ignited chili for dinner. And what we're gonna do, we're going to replace Mike's secret stash of toilet paper with popcorn. Let's see if he notices. Let's see what happens. Tune in next time on Nomad Outdoors TV, and let's see what pops up, so to
It's
say.
on your underwear.
So then you point the camera at you, okay? But then I just want you to be, like this, when you've got the camera at you, up your nose hairs.
No, I'm looking
But just be
down.
Yeah, but it's looking up. Oh, you're looking down at your
down,
schmeckles.
yeah.
But then you're just going to go like this. Then you're going to go. And then you're going to make these different facial expressions. And then what you can do is edit over and say anything that you want, obviously. Like, because of the stuff that, you know how you get in a tree stand and your mind races? So just film it and then put out. Am I the only person whose mind races when we're in a tree stand?
No.
Like, what was going on at this moment? Was I thinking, you know, do turkeys fart? Or you pick anything, but it's like you could just.
That must be coming out the door.
Yeah, I would imagine it's that white truck. But if you just had like some facial expressions, kind of doing one of these sort of things, where you're just sitting there and you're just contemplating, and then you go. Oh, I remember this day. This was the last day and we were coming back, and I remember sitting in my tree stand thinking to myself, do chickens have lips? And for the life of me, I could not wrap my head around it. Pick your subject. Then you're not talking in the woods.
Oh, Christ, here we go. As if we're going to see deer.
Because if that were, so if that's the case, then what my next intention was with the popcorn video was to bring popcorn
And put it in my butt?
No, and stop where the mud hole is.
Wedge it in my butt
get some mud out of the mud hole and pack popcorn all over it, and then like flip it over, and then I come walking out and you're looking at me and you got popcorn mud hands, but we all think it's poop hands, and you're calling me a son of a bitch because you had to wipe your butt with popcorn.
We're going hunting.
Shibbity bobbity boo.
Oh, hey, hello. That's probably going to scare the deer away. So here we are, another day of hunting, and more streamers up in the trees. So the color has changed from fluorescent orange to fluorescent green. Now maybe one of you Nomad fans could explain to me, why do you need to mark a 2-track? Because the 2-track is the marking itself. Don't you think? Why would you mark it? Is that like an unwritten rule that it's now, you've staked your claim? Because it don't work that way. You actually got to look around first and see if anybody else is hunting there. You just don't walk back and throw a flag up in the tree and go, oh, this is it. This is where I'm hunting. And so it'll be the last night of this hunt, of the summer hunt, because it's November 8th and it's 70 degrees. It was snowing last weekend, and last year it was snowing on us. So I guess I'm going to focus on hunting and forget all about the streamers hanging in the trees. That I don't get. I'm going to just say it, man. People are just stupid. Like, if you got to mark a trail like that, you shouldn't be in the woods. Like, pack your shit up and go home. Because if you can't find your way around in the woods and not leave all sorts of trash everywhere that you go, then maybe you need to take up snowboarding or something. I don't know. Stay out of the woods if you're an idiot. So far today, it's been a pretty good day. I had a doe that came in. Of course, I was tending to our social media page. Not a good idea. I look up. She's staring right at me, about 30 yards out, but I'm sitting in the swamp, so my best shot is 20 yards. I get past 30 yards, and we're getting into no man's land with all the tangle brush. Probably about a half hour after that, I had what I thought was a spike horn came in, but hopefully the video will show that he's a forkhorn. He came in on a wire. He was nose to the ground following that doe. I had no real shot at him. By the time I decided that I was going to shoot, he stopped, went the other direction. Almost like he was reading my mind. Crazy. The doe was snorting at me, but the buck didn't make a sound. Not a grunt, not a peep, not a nothing. Went right to a scrape. I sprayed some buck baits. Doe and heat. Right in his scrape. He went right to it. Then he started looking around, creeping around, coming in for a shot. These deer show no. They have a natural instinct for knowing that But you can't fish an arrow through tangle brush. Then he buggered off, ran over to Keith's stand, I think. And he took a shot and missed at 30 yards. Be interesting to hear the story on that one. Alright, running out of light. We'll see if anything else comes in, but man, they were coming in quiet tonight, super quiet.